now, quick, now. Now, quick, now.
Okay, what's up everybody? How we doing? How's everybody doing today? Welcome in everybody. What's up, Woomby Boy? And it's Minty's second channel. Not good enough for the first channel to come watch a stream. I get it. It's all good. What's up, Banana Beans? Welcome in. So today we're going to be participating in Jaymoji's 100-player turf war. So he put out like a thing on Twitter where you could apply. I didn't really know like what what it even was, but I was like, I'll just apply because I like Jaymoji. I don't know if I'll get on my main channel, then I'm totally messing around. No, but so I don't know if anybody here watches Jaymoji. I'm sure I have like some Splatoon people that watch him. He also does like modding stuff as well for just like a bunch of different Nintendo games. He mainly just kind of shows off, you know, different mods and everything like that. But he's doing a 100-player turf battle, which is going to be very interesting. It's been like people have been figuring out how it's going to work. I put the rules in the description, but I'll try to explain them best I can from my understanding. Actually, I probably need to pull them up so that I can read them. So basically what's going to happen, there are 100 people in round 1. Right, so that's going to get cut down to 40 people in round 2, which means we are probably going to lose round 1. What happens? What's up, Jaywalk? What's going to happen is whoever inks the most turf, the top 3 people in round 1, whoever inks the most turf gets to move on to the next round. So it doesn't matter what team wins. It doesn't matter how many people you splat or anything like that. All that matters is inking turf. So the top 3 people for each team, it's split up into different groups, 13 different groups, and we're group 12, so we have like a little while to go. And we're gonna practice as much as we can. I think we're probably gonna get out round 1, but it's gonna be fun to at least participate. Jay said in the Discord, he was like, if you're planning on streaming this, just keep in mind that if you get out round 1, you're only going to have like 3 minutes of the actual competition, which I get the feeling that's what's going to happen. But I'm glad that I'm group 12 and there are 13 groups, so there's going to be a good like balance of actually playing and then not or actually competing. So I'm curious if any good Splatoon people have any advice in terms of like what weapons to use, what kind of strategies, because it doesn't even matter who wins the turf war. Really all that matters is like how much turf you ink. So I'm using the arrow spray. That's my main weapon. A lot of people were saying that the reflux was really good for inking turf, but I cannot fight with the reflux, and I don't know how many people are going to be trying to fight, because it's going to be a standard turf war, but people are mainly just going to be trying to ink turf as opposed, I mean, I guess that's what happens in a turf war, but more so with this competition, like nobody's really going to be trying, or I assume people aren't going to be trying to fight quite as much. There's probably going to be a lot of reflux people. There's going to be I assume no chargers. If I see any chargers, then we know we'll at least be a little bit safe on that. But I don't, my assumption is, and I'm gonna practice mainly just trying to, like, ink areas. So I know most people are probably going to start inking with the home base, so I don't know if it would be smarter to try to move. I'm losing this competition, aren't I? I am definitely losing. Listen, we can't make moves like that. Okay, I heard you're supposed to shoot at the feet for that. So I know that if anybody ever comes at me with the big hammer, I should shoot it at the feet. Yeah, I gotta not try to move in and kill people and just focus on, like, inking areas that haven't already been inked. Because I'm not a good fighter. I can ink plenty of areas, but when it comes down to, like, a match, or what is it called? You know, like going head to head with somebody, typically I'm either gonna lose or I'm gonna trade. And more often than not, it's losing. But it'll be all fun. I mean, I don't know. It's probably going to be 3 minutes of the actual battle. Oh no, we wiped them out. Oh, they're missing a person. That always sucks whenever you're on a team and it just, like, starts, one person leaves and then the match just keeps going. They don't want to, like, keep the you know, keep stopping in the middle if one person leaves, but it definitely makes it a lot more unfair for the team that has a person leave. How do I? Okay, never mind. I didn't think I could ink that. Oh, I need to remember to like, what is that called? Super jump in as much as I can, because I can't waste time going through places that are already inked. So I need to practice that as well. Focus on not going to places where I'll immediately get splatted, right? So stuff like that. I'm not feeling too confident. Man, see, there's 100 people. I assume that some of them are not Splatoon people, like me, but some of them I know. I mean, the spread is crazy for how many, like, the diversity in terms of, like, sub counts and audiences and all that there are. He's got some people that have, like, 1 subscriber. There's some people with, like, millions of subscribers. It's crazy. And I didn't think that I was going to make it in, because whenever he put out the application, I think Koromora had retweeted it. And I was like, yeah, like, I watch Jaymoji, and I know a lot of my people watch Jaymoji because it, like, shows that, oh, I just realized that we've only inked 600 points, I guess is what it's called. Yeah, so I don't think we would have moved on if that was the actual competition. We definitely would have. Yeah, someone on the other team, yeah, disconnected, I guess. And that's what sucks, is whenever you're on that team and it keeps going, it's like, what are you supposed to do? You only got 3 people, especially in, like, a ranked match. That's happened to me before in, I think it was tower control. I was doing tower control, and, like, one of our people disconnected. So, like, what are you supposed to do with that? When you got everybody, you all got to get to the other side, and they have 1 more player than you that can just sit there and camp, and then, yeah, so we, oh no, we wouldn't. We would have been close, actually, but we would not have made it past that, which is all good. I might try out, I think I have the reflux. Oh, I can't, all right, I don't like how you can't change weapons, or you can't, like, get out of the screen, at least not to my knowledge. Like, once you say that you want to play another match, you're playing another match. But it's not that big of a deal. I'm really, the only thing that I'm hoping is that people are going to be worse than me. I want to make it, like, to round 2. If I make it to the end, which I know I'm not going to do that, but if I was to make it to the end, that would be, I'd be way too stressed. I'm already a little nervous for this, and literally all I have to do is do a turf war. Maybe I'll throw and lose on purpose so that I don't have to keep going. It's, oh, I like this map. I don't know too much about these maps. I know that they're supposed to be adding more maps. I also need to see, like, it's going to be so different with people that are focusing only on their points, as opposed to this. You have, like, the different kind of classes of people. You know, some people are wanting to be support, some people are wanting to be, like, slayers and all that. but with this competition, it's going to be everybody's going to want to be inking turf. So I don't think these matches are really going to help. But I wasn't even sure if I was going to want to stream this. At first, I thought that we had to stream it because Jay was like, "Are you going to be available on the application?" It was like, "Are you going to be available at this time? Like, do you stream? Do you do anything like this?" And then in the Discord, he was like, "Yeah, you don't have to stream." He was like, "You don't even have to record if you don't want to. But if you want to make it into the if you want to make it in the video, then it would make sense to stream and to record it. I think I'm supposed to. I mean, I don't have to, but if I was to record the actual footage from OBS, it would probably be good. But I don't know if my computer could handle that. See, I cannot do fights. Once somebody comes at me, oh yeah, and we were about to get wiped out. But I mean, that could even be good though, because if you start taking care of the people near your team, then you've got a lot more turf that you could ink on your side, right? So you don't have to worry about getting to the other team's, the other base to ink anywhere. You could just, the time difference makes sense. Oh, somebody came up behind me. But also, how's everybody doing today? Anybody feeling good? Anybody feeling bad? Wait, no trauma dumping, no trauma dumping. Just kidding. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I don't know if you guys saw, I put out a new video today. I put it out like an hour ago. Feel free to check it out after this or during this, whenever you want to check it out. I try to come up with ideas for crossover items for like every franchise. So I wanted the title to say every franchise. It's definitely not every major franchise, but man, they're just coming in on me, aren't they? Oh, Woomby Boy, you're sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I was trying to, I mean, that video took a while, took longer than I expected it to, because I knew that I had to, like, make the items. If people know that I put items that aren't usually in the game, so if I didn't, don't forget to use the specials. Yeah, I just didn't know if it was, oh wait, no, specials, I'm thinking of sub-weapons. Yeah, my problem is I die too often, so I die and then lose, and I think I have a, I forget what they're called, the little charms for your clothing. I'm pretty sure I have some that make it so that you don't, it doesn't take away quite as much whenever I die, but I just die too much. So I think my strategy for this needs to be stay away from everybody else, and then obviously that's the problem of then you're not going to be anywhere near the ink. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was shocked. Jaymoji in the Discord. Oh wait, I have a Discord notification. I need to check, make sure everything's all good. Oh, okay, they're just saying Group 1 is starting now. Hey, you started playing Splatoon 3 today. Nice. You're probably better than me. Oh wait, so look, I would have actually made it on to the next round if this was the competition. So that's kind of crazy. Really, at this point, like it feels like it's just luck, right? Because yeah, I would be like the second highest turf inker, which is crazy. So it doesn't even matter like what team wins or loses. It's just the top 3 people. At this point, it just seems like it's going to be luck. Like I thought that round was bad. People were posting their like matches. Well, people were practicing for this first off, which I'm not going to do that. I don't know how to practice. What's up, Ignatius Marianne? What's up, Luigi's Nose? People were like practicing. They were coming up with strategies in the chat. Some people were like really excited for this. I'm excited for it, but some people are very. Oops, I forgot that I'm not in a match. Some people are like ready to do this. the grand prize is like a just a trophy that I assume Jay got from like the dollar store with a little like 100 sticker on it. It's funny. I definitely wouldn't mind having that, but maybe next year. I think he said, I mean, he keeps saying first annual, so well, I guess we'll see how the video ends up being if he does it again. Let me know if the quality is looking okay, because I can see sometimes it's hard to tell, like if the video is looking crisp. I know I went back and watched. I streamed Splatoon one other time, and I went back and like watched the footage. and it was like basically unwatchable. But I can't I don't have any way to tell other than the quality is good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, because on the other one, I've been using, I started using the Ethernet port, but after that, the quality went up. But before then, it started looking pretty bad. Hey, is this something we can join? I'll probably maybe after the actual competition, depending on how far we get into the competition. I assume I'm going to get out first round. So if I get out first round, I'll probably have some people in the chat, join in. I think that would be fun. I'll have to figure out how to set it up because I've never done a private match before, or start a lobby, I guess is what it's called. But yeah, for sure, I think we can do a couple rounds like that, just depending on how long it takes for Group 12 to go, because there's 13 groups. I'm Group 12. It's 3-minute turf battles. I'm going to assume that they have to set up maybe, I don't know, we'll say 5-10 minutes, something like that. So we'll assume that. Oh, I was just about to look at that gun that was just on the ground. What's up, Ether is a paw girl? Yep, that's me. Colon D. Gotta read the whole name. That's the best way to do it. How are you? Welcome on in. But yeah, it's I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm assuming that we're probably going to be, I don't know, an hour from now or so for when we... No, I'm about to fall off. Okay. I'm smart. Colon D. That's what it's called. What do they even call that? Because that type of thing is called an emoticon, right? Honestly, I'm just trying to did you guys just see that? Do you guys think that is an effective strategy? Hello, I'm also playing Splatoon right now. What weapons am I into? I'm a big slosher and tri-stringer. I started trying to use the tri-stringer. I'm not good with the stringers. I like the sloshers. Mainly, I've been using InZap and the arrow spray. I think I'm best with these kind of ranged weapons. I'm not good with close combat weapons, or I really am not good with a lot of weapons. Oh, I thought I killed that person, but I didn't. I'm an NZAP fan too. Yeah, the NZAP I think is really good with the, it's good for killing, I think. And listen, I'm not a Splatoon expert, so if anything I say is wrong, just know that I'm just trying to fill out the space in the stream of talking. But I think the NZAP, because it's more accurate, you can see with this, it's shooting everywhere else, not just in one spot, so the NZAP shoots pretty much straight. So as long as you're accurate, you'll be pretty good with it. But the problem is, I'm not very accurate, as you could just tell. I think it's smart to probably not use too many bombs or anything like that, because that just would take too much time. Just came in here to say, hey, need to go study now, have fun. Good luck studying. Man, it's Saturday. Y'all can't be studying. No, keep that education up. Do good. Be smart. Stay in school. Tri-Slosher is my favorite. They nerfed it a bunch from Splatoon 1 and 2, but I still love it. I'm pretty sure I was using the Tri-Slosher. I think I'm going to change weapons and just mess around with some other stuff. Just see, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with the arrow spray just because I can kill the best with it. The NZAP, well, I can kill best with the NZAP, but it doesn't ink as much turf as I would like it to. You can see the NZAP. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'll do the slosher. We'll see how the slosher is. I just don't like constantly pressing. So I would have made it on that round, I think. Yeah. So I don't know. It's possible to make it in a round too. I just don't because you're so slow with this. But of course you can push far. So I don't know. This could be a decent weapon to try. And it's got the tentacle missiles, whatever they're called. Me 2 days after Splatoon 3 looking on YouTube how to get good. I looked up before I even got the game. I was like, Splatoon strategies, what do I need to do? Sorry if I've already answered this, but what was my opinions on the story mode? Story mode was a lot of fun. I haven't played, this is my first Splatoon game. So, and obviously I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't seen, who haven't played the story mode or done anything like that. But I thought, communication error. No, I thought it was a lot of fun. I really liked the ending. Especially whenever a friend starts becoming a more powerful. I don't want to spoil anything. Never mind. I'm not going to keep talking. But I thought it was a lot of fun. And I'm sure I would have appreciated a lot more if I had played like 1 and 2. I played a little bit of 2 before I got 1 with the single player mode, but like it's all a trilogy, right? So it you kind of have to know what's going on to like fully appreciate it. I still enjoyed it, but it was fun, and I like those the kind of one, what would you call it, like one level rooms where they can focus specifically on one level, make it like really good to play on, and then do that however many levels there are in the game. And I haven't played everything. Once the first site I did like every mission that there was. Second site I did most. Third site started to kind of stop. And then once it's like site 6, it's all of the important ones that you got to play, and then like the final ending. And I didn't think the ending was going to be what it was. I guess I was a little bit, I don't know, confused on what the lore was, because apparently Splatoon has just some crazy lore for some reason. The fun little ink game has just very deep lore. Like I looked up, I don't think this is a spoiler for anything, but it might be. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I guess, on something that might not even be a spoiler, then don't listen. But I was reading, I forget, I think I was just trying to look up like the judges. Their names are like Judd and Lil Judd. So I was looking up to see what their names were, and I came across like the wiki for, oh wait, hold on, I wasn't even set up to go into a match. I always do that. But so the judges are Judd and Little Judd, and I looked it up, and it was like Lil Judd was an assassin made in, or no, he was made in a lab as a perfect replica. Judd hates him because he tried to assassinate him and kill him. Like, and I was like, what? What does any of that mean? Like, you're telling me that there's deep cat lore about like political parties and murdering people and like climate change and all that. There's apparently a lot that goes into this. All that to boil down to just throwing ink around. Well, yeah, apparently that's what it is. I gotta see if I can pull it up and read it, but it definitely caught me off guard. I was just trying to see like what the cats' names were, and it was like, yeah, he was made in a lab. He's like a perfect replica of Judd, and Judd is scared of him because he tried to assassinate him once. Yeah, I don't like the slosher as much because I'm so slow with it. But it does have a good sub-weapon. Like the fizzy bomb on the Aerospray, I'm not going to be able to use that. Not whenever I'm in a competition where I need to pretty much be inking all the time. Alright, well that was good, that was good. Your Animal Crossing island is covered in flowers. Any tips? I mod, so if I need to like get rid of stuff, I can just press a button and get rid of it. I have not had to worry about that stuff in a long time. My tip would be, if it's covered in flowers, I don't know, that sucks. that's tough, because it's different now, because if you have weeds, then Leaf can just ink, or I was about to say Leaf can ink your area. He can just weed your whole island if you pay him, however much money it is. Obviously, flowers are a little bit different. I don't know, maybe just try to build around them best you can, like keep as many as you want, or just take it slow and like take them all out, however often. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten, no, you should get close to a charger, right? Because they can't work quite as well. Like press the backspace key on my keyboard. Me? Like right now? Have the same flower issue, honestly. I restarted. That's a bold choice. I mean, I guess if you don't have like a ton of stuff on your island, then it would be fine to restart because of that. But that seems like a bit of a drastic measure to completely restart the island because there's too many flowers. But also, I get it. Oh, I always forget to refill my tank whenever it's a weapon like this where you gotta like keep pressing. So I need to watch out for that. I also can't fight with this weapon, apparently. Spent $30 on that game, but I love my villager in my house too much. Yeah, that's just how it is. Like, Animal Crossing is a game, I think Scott the Wasp said it in one of his videos. He was like, there are a bunch of little, I forget what video it was. I think it was like catching up on Switch games that released or Nintendo games that released. I think it's like his however many years in series. He was talking about, he was like, Animal Crossing is the type of game, like there is a lot of like stupid stuff that sucks to have to deal with, but like that's the point of the game. You're going into their world like, you're not, I don't know why, why was I bothering to chase that person? He was like, you're going into their world, so like you have to sit through that dialogue and do all that, you know, because you're not, it's not your world, you're coming into their world or something like that. I forget how he said it. He said it more elegantly than that. I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but also, come on, it's tedious. There we go. That was a little something. I'm not kidding when I said my whole island was full of flowers. I'm not gonna dig up every single one. Yeah, at that point, you just gotta restart. And that's, mine did that a lot. Whenever I would like have to time travel, you know, if for a video for whatever reason I needed to time travel to a certain point or like find a certain NPC or something like that, the weeds would keep showing up and the flowers would keep blooming. And the flowers are the worst part because weeds you can just press the button, but flowers you got to use a shovel and they just grow. I don't know, maybe because I think they don't grow if you have custom designs all around them. Is that right? I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. Let's change gear. Let's see what's different. But maybe if you end up like grinding it out and what would be good? It would be good to try. Maybe we'll try, I think I have a roller. I mean, I do bad with the rollers, but, and I don't think rollers are the best. Oh yeah, that was not a good, that was not a good turfing thing. But maybe if you spend the time to like get rid of all the flowers and then put custom designs around the flowers that you want to keep, maybe that could be an option. I mean, that would still suck to have to pull up all the flowers, but restarting maybe help. Someone told me to invite people around to help. Oh, I didn't know that other people could. Yeah, no, I guess that's true. I think on Nookazon, I could be wrong. Oh, I didn't realize that this had this sub weapon. I don't like the sub weapon. I think on Nookazon there are people that will weed your island for you. I forget how you have to find it, but it's either like weed your island for you, or they can like Nookazon offer. Yeah. So maybe check in on that. You still, I guess, are gonna have to keep your Switch running while somebody walks through and meticulously pulls out like one by one. Do people still use Nookazon? I feel like it's just treasure islands now, right? Dude, what I love Zipcaster. I just don't know how to use it. I don't know the best strategy for like using the Zipcaster. I just don't understand it, I guess. For me, I love the reach slider just because it lets you go straight in. No, hold on. Press the regular battle button. I gotta keep things moving. No, but I love the reach slider because you're essentially invincible once you actually get on it. So, and if you need to like, if there's a ton of enemies over there, right, and you need to get in there, once you get on the reef slider, boom, you just make it in. It kills, you know, let's say everybody's all around in a circle like that, if you line it up well enough. And then obviously all that area is inked, so if you don't end up killing somebody, you can get in the ink, you know, and kind of be able to backtrack, as opposed to, like with the Zipcaster, it just leaves like a little spot, right? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be more so for like getting up higher, but none of my weapons have enough range to really like matter, especially with the especially with like a roller or something like that. I don't know. I just don't understand how to play some weapons. I like trying out new weapons, but I'm just not good with new weapons, and then I get mad whenever I'm losing or like I keep dying because of weapons. Or not even because of weapons, just because I'm not good. So right, look. Like that, I like that because now I have that whole, well, I just died, but you get the idea. I love Nookazon. I sell to villagers. I don't want to host turnip prices or turnip exchange. Get a lot of Nook miles. That was always a good time. Like that was the best part of Animal Crossing whenever it first started out, was like, or for me at least, like finding a villager or something that you don't want, but you know that a lot of people do want. And then you're like, oh, I can sell this thing for a lot of Nook Miles tickets, and you can just keep that gambling addiction going. But now it's like, it's just treasure islands. You know, you can get however many Nook Miles tickets you want, or if you want a certain villager, you just go to a treasure island, just join somebody's Twitch stream, and that was not a very well-placed ink wall. But yeah, you just like join somebody's Twitch stream that says they have a treasure island, and then you go get whatever you want. I mean, it's, you're doing the same thing that you would normally do on Nookazon, right? But I don't know, there was something more fun about like finding that deal and then like kind of you can like negotiate the prices with the people. I don't know. There was just a little. It was more involved. It was more fun. Like treasure islands are definitely easier, but something about Nookazon is just like it's just a good time, you know, especially scrolling through and trying to find like the best price for something or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to replicate that feeling with a treasure island where you just pop up, you know, take whatever you want and then leave, you know. And I'm sure that some people have met some cool people on Nookazon. I never like got, you know, I never made friends with anybody, but I remember one time, I forget what I had sold on Nookazon, but the person came to my island, and I guess they looked at the map and they were like, oh, you have, I forget who it was. I had some villager, and they were like, that's my dreamy, can I go can I go inside and like talk to them? I was like, yeah, sure. I don't know, it's just like that's the fun stuff that, you know, interacting with like real people is a lot of fun. Treasure islands are awesome. I did Nookazon for like the first year and a half. Once treasure islands got bigger, it really isn't worth it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that you can do. You want to do your own thing. Yeah, I mean, oh, it was Tangy, that's right. I got Poppy and Mabel and Pearl and Annabelle. Nice. Oh, Pearl is a cat, I think? I know everybody else. I'm trying to think of who Pearl is. Is that like the, ooh, our team is not doing good. Yeah, those are all, I like all those villagers though. There's definitely, it can be tough starting off and not having a lot of Nook Miles tickets and trying to find like who you can. And sometimes like you either try to autofill, which usually doesn't end up right, or you're like, all right, this is my last ticket, I'm taking whoever's on the last ticket. That's always, you know, that gets your heart kind of racing a little bit, right? Because you're like, whoever's on this last ticket I'm taking. So you can either take the last ticket villager, which sometimes if it's bad, then you're like, all right, let's let it autofill. Then it might be bad. It could be worse than the villager that's going to autofill, or it could be worse than the villager that you see. Oh, I had 7 deaths. That is not good. Let's think strategies. Somebody dabbed. I need to hit level 99. I always know if I ever lose, because I think it's only, I don't know if there's any other way to get it, but if you hit level like 98, 99, something like that, then that's how you get the dabbing thing, right? Hello, what's up, user Flare? Let's gamble. First play of the day. Let's see what we got. Food ticket, nothing good. One time I got a like the 10 of each chunk. There's some decorations. You guys want to see my locker? My locker is not that great. There are some good lockers. We can check out the lockers. This is mine so far. I mean, of course you have to put the guy. You have to put the Easter Island head. I didn't really know what to do for the top. You know, what am I supposed to do at the top? I already got the guy pointing a gun at you, so there's no point. And then I like the close. I like the reflective stickers on there. I'm a big fan of those. That's the only reason I want to keep changing weapons, is so that I can get like a bunch of different reflective stickers. Haven't really played Splatoon in 2 weeks, really, and fell off so bad. That's how I was with Elden Ring. I played Elden Ring like a ton. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, never mind. I thought that was something crazy. Let's see if there's anything crazy. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, whenever I played Elden Ring with some friends from work. Well, I was supposed to, but my internet was not good enough. And, you know, so I downloaded it to play with them, and then my internet wasn't very good. So I played it, you know, every day after work for, I don't know, probably like a month. And then I just haven't picked it back up again. And that's a hard game to pick back up again after you stop playing, because if you don't know, like, where you are or what you need to do, you're not, there's nothing you can do. The fighter's Inkling from Smash was so popular they made a whole game for him. That's funny. Lockers be like, yeah, hey, listen, you got to use that thing. You have to. You're legally, I think legally you have to use that in your locker. My locker is a party with a record player and a sea slug as the DJ and the Easter Island dude raving. I would love to see that. That's funny. I love the crazy lockers. The best I could come up with, I mean, everybody else has done it too, but the like whatever, pointing a gun, I don't know, it's always funny. All right, once we get to the actual competition, it's gonna be smart to avoid where other people are going. I don't know why I just went straight into that. Not smart. So I'm going to avoid everybody else if I can. Hopefully other people will do that, because if you just like if we ink over each other, then nothing's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna win. But that could also, no, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. I'm trying to like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna, we'll see what happens, but I don't have a good feeling, because these people are taking this very seriously, and I am not. This is the most practice that I've been getting. I've been playing Splatoon like since it came out, but I am by no means good at the game. Not at all. It really just depends on like what team I'm on. If I was doing, oh, and the last thing is going to be a 1v1 turf war, which is going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what it looks like. Oh, I'm bad. True, I didn't finish Elden Ring myself. I watched my friend finish it, and after playing for weeks, I didn't pick it up again. That's how it was. I mean, it's a long game, and they don't really give too much direction. Like, I had to just stay on that wiki, seeing like, all right, what am I supposed to do for this quest? What am I supposed to do for this quest? Like, I don't understand what I'm doing. All right, yeah. See, you can't be coming down there like that, trying to pop into my area while I'm trying to ink it, because you're just gonna get hit. I'm getting chased, I think. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay, weird. Do I play with viewers? I want to show you my locker. I'm probably gonna play with some viewers a little bit after, after the round one. I'm assuming that I'm going to get out round one. If I don't get out round one, then after I get out of the competition, probably do a couple matches if I can figure out how to do it. I think I just need to set up lobbies. Nobody let me forget. I have to put my screen away whenever I'm typing in the private lobby chat. Oh, there's a person with the yeah. See, like, I feel like you can get killed pretty easy if you're using the ninja thing. I forget forget what that thing's called, but oh, the zipcaster. I don't know. It leaves you fairly open. It seems like once you get into an area. Oh, I need to keep remembering super jump shot. I feel so behind everyone. I'm good as supporter, but wait, hold on. I can't read the chat. I need to read chat when I die. I was trying to read that message while also inking areas. Not smart. Hopefully I'm not on like a team or facing against a team of people trying really hard. Hopefully I can see who's on my group. I know one person has like 1 million subscribers. A couple people have like barely any subscribers. So it's going to be an interesting spread for sure. Okay, I feel so behind everyone. I'm good at support, but when I walk into a serious team, I feel like a noob. I barely ever play like... Oh wow, that was a close match. I barely ever play the anarchy battles and stuff, because it's, I don't know, it's just not fun if you keep losing. I mean, it's fun to keep winning those, but it's also, it's tough to not make it. Okay, group 2 went up at 122, so it's about, yeah, they're going about like 10 or so minutes in between, so we still got a while to go. Are we ever going to make it? Who knows? Maybe I'll just give up. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to stream this or not, because I think last time I had streamed Splatoon, like barely anybody showed up, but I know I got a lot more subscribers that are interested in Splatoon because I posted a Splatoon video that did like pretty well. So I think, you know, I have more people that like watch Splatoon content and like appreciate Splatoon. So I was like, I'll try it again. I'll see what happens. Like, I put out that poll. Okay, group 3 is up right now. So yeah, it's about 10 minutes in between. Yeah, I was like, let me, oh, because I was saying I put up that poll, and I was like, hey, do you guys want to see me like play anything other than Animal Crossing? And then most people voted like, no, we only want to see you do Animal Crossing, which is fine. But I was like, man, that's a shame, because you know. It's fun to stream Animal Crossing, but there's only so much that you can do in that game. Like, I just don't know what to, you know, if I don't stream a villager hunt, then it's like me running around my island and talking to viewers, which I'm sure could be fun, but I don't know, just not, you know, not trying to say that I'm trying to change content or anything like that, just at least stream some different stuff. And then I realized, like, I put out that poll and then people were like, oh, I want to pretty much only see Animal Crossing, and I was like, I don't really care. I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Whatever I feel like playing, I'll play. If nobody shows up, then nobody shows up. You know, that's how it is. Play the NZAP and a supportive gun, but my team always does nothing and I have to go frontline. Is NZAP is support? Because Inzap, what would be? Oh no, I guess there's like the Slayers, which is like the rollers and stuff like that. I've heard of Slayers. I don't know too much about like the actual strategies for this game, but it seems like the guns would be more so like not supportive, but good for. I keep forgetting to go into the actual matches. I still try playing Anarchy. It kind of took my excitement from playing, so I'm just gonna play Turf War while trying out different weapons. That's how it was for me. Like wanting, because I like the modes. I like some of the modes. I don't like Clan Blitz, but Tower Control is fun. I forget what else there is. Tower Control is good. Ink Zone or Splat Zones is fun as well. It can be fun, just depending on. Because I forgot that like you need to change weapons. I always forget to change weapons. Man, I'm not liking these communication errors, making me a little nervous for whenever we actually have to go. Inzap is arguably one of the best support because of Tacticooler. I love the Tacticooler. The Tacticooler shows up in my latest video. Either that or Rollers just refuse to ink the base. I think for this, I'm definitely going to be like trying to just ink the base as much as I can, because nobody's going to be fighting. But yeah, Rollers, I tried playing Roller like a couple times. It did not go well, because it's hard to like, I don't know, it's just tough. It's tough to do it. I don't know. Either that or the Roller. Oh, I just read that. With Anarchy, I get too emotional when I lose. Same. Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Especially whenever I feel like it's not my fault. Or even whenever I do feel like it's kind of my fault, but I just get upset. I'm like, well, my team could have been pulling a little bit more. Man, these communication errors. Yo, just got here. How's stuff? Welcome in, Snoogies Animations. How you doing? Everything's good on our end. How you doing, my man? Or my friend. I shouldn't say my man. I don't know. Hate Tower Control. Tower Control is my favorite out of, you know, all the stuff that's in Anarchy. But I think it's only 3, right? It's Clan Blitz, Tower Control, and Splat Zones. Unless I'm forgetting one. If I'm forgetting one, then that's the worst one, for sure. I play Splatoon. I do. Oh, Rainmaker. Oh, Rainmaker is kind of fun. Rainmaker's alright, I just don't know how to use the Rainmaker. Usually what I'll do is I'll try to like run in real quick. You like clams better than Tower Control? I don't know, I like the ones that I understand, and I don't really understand Clam Blitz that much. Hot take, yeah, I've heard a lot of people do not like Clam Blitz, which is understandable, because it's just weird. But what was I just saying? Something about, oh, Rainmaker. I know there's some way to do like a tutorial, but every time I get the Rainmaker, my first thought is pull up and go to the checkpoint. Like, get to that checkpoint, right? And that's not, I don't think that's how you're supposed to play whenever you actually get the Rainmaker. You know what I mean? So I'll just end up, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm not about to ink any areas. I need to make sure that I pay attention and not reef slide into my own ink. No, but like when I get the Rainmaker, I think you're supposed to stay back, right? And then, because I don't know how to aim with it. I think there's some way to practice, but I think I saw it once, and then I could not figure it out again. I was like, oh, I don't need to practice this, because it's like you can just go in and do it. It's like, I don't know how to play this. The first time I played, I was like, I don't even know what the Rainmaker is. What am I trying to do? I watched the Splatoon invitationals that they had done like right before Splatoon came out, and they were doing Clam Blitz. Well, they were like switching between everything. I think mainly they were doing Clam Blitz and Rainmaker. They're like, oh, he's got the Rainmaker. Look, he's going back. He's going to the checkpoint. I was like, what's going on? This is not what I thought Splatoon was. My ranking best ones is Rainmaker, Zones, Clams, and Tower Control. Tower Control last? That's tough. That's Tower Control is I mean, it's like a standard like capture the flag thing. It's like, I feel like it's good for everybody, if that makes sense. I should not have just gone up there, because now I'm targeted. I'm wondering what, I think they said that maps are going to be randomized whenever we do the actual competition, so I'm curious to see what we get. I don't want to fight big man. Yeah, just stop. Once you get to Site 6, that's the end of the game. Don't do anything else. I mean, no, never mind. I was about to spoil some stuff, but I'm not going to come in here talking Splatoon 3 spoilers. That's not cool. I was worried, because in the video that I just posted, one of the items I was like, oh, I gotta do this, and I was like, wait a minute. that's gonna be decent spoilers for the game. And one of them, I took Metroid out of that video. I don't know if you guys have watched it. Rainmaker's more like Capture the Flag. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. But with that video that I just posted, I was originally gonna have Metroid in there, but I haven't played like much Metroid at all, and I don't really know. I don't know why I just stopped shooting right there. I haven't played like very much Metroid at all, so it's like I couldn't come up with any good ideas for it. But that was gonna have like a huge spoiler for the for the end of the game. I was like, I'm just gonna take this section out. But same with Splatoon. Like I was like, don't listen if you don't want to be spoiled on it from what happened. And I mean, it doesn't really matter in the long run because it doesn't affect too much with the story. But some people I'm sure are very I saw before the game came out, people were like, don't spoil the Splatoon 3 story mode. I was like, is it that deep? It goes that deep that you don't want it to be spoiled? I feel like Splat Zone and Tower Control, I only get hardcore players as enemies. It's too sweaty for me. I always, my mindset in Splatoon is always, if I get beat, it's because everybody else is too sweaty, and if I win, it's because I'm actually good, and the other team is just not as good as me, of course. I only do I don't play ranked battles Anarchy. I do Turf War. Yeah, I try to stick to Turf War as much as I can, just because it's more. I find it to be more fun. So many people use the double guns. I tried using the double guns. The dualies, I think, is what they're called. I just don't like, because whenever I'm trying to like shoot and jump, but the jump button is the roll. Oh, by the way, do I know which Splatfest team I'm going to choose for the Pokemon Splatfest? Probably Water. I don't know what idols are attached to which ones. I don't care. I don't choose for the idols, but I've lost the last two Splatfests because I unintentionally chose Fry's team both times, and everybody just chooses Shiver every time. So, maybe I'll just choose whatever team Shiver is. Is the stream blurry for anyone else? Yeah, guys, let me know if things are looking a little weird. Like I mentioned it earlier, but it's my internet cannot handle too much, so it may be a little bit blurry. If it is blurry only for you, maybe just try refreshing the stream and seeing, or check the settings. Hopefully it's not too blurry, because I'd mentioned it earlier, but last time I streamed Splatoon, it was like so blurry that it was just unwatchable, and I apologize for that. Hopefully it's not like that now, because I set up the Ethernet, so hopefully it'll be closer. I mean, I don't know what to do outside of just plugging in the Ethernet. It's kind of blurry. That kind of sucks. Not really sure what I can do. I need to make sure whenever I actually do my match that I record for the video, because if it's blurry, I don't want to send in like blurry footage if it ends up going in Jay's video. Shiver is grass, Fry is fire, Big Man is water. Water, baby. Water, baby, let's do it. I'm a Big Man fan. I don't know how did that person just go so easily through our ink? Whatever, that's fine. That's fine. You can try and change the automatic quality, that helped. Yeah, try that. This person sounds like they know what they're talking about. I don't know like anything about the technical side of YouTube or anything like this. Somebody asked, there's like an Animal Crossing creators group chat, and somebody was like, hey, whenever I try to set up my stream, they were just asking me in general, they're like, when I try to set up my stream, like the quality is super bad, but my internet is super great. They were like, anybody know anything to do? And people were like, oh, you have to change this setting, do this, go in there, and all this. I was like, oh. Whenever I did it, all I did was just click the button that said stream, and then I started streaming. Let's see, which idol is my favorite? Big Man. I mean, it's gotta be Big Man. Listen, here's the breakdown. Okay, people like Shiver because reasons. I don't need to get into that here. I think we all know why people like Shiver. People like Fry because they want to be different. I do not have Reef Slider. Like, I just tried to press the button to Reef Slide. I thought I had it. People like Fry because they want to be different, right? Which is fine. You can be different. And people like Big Man because they're cultured, right? I mean, it's just a fact. No offense to anybody, you know, who's a a Fry fan or a Shiver fan, but Big Man is objectively the best idol because he's huge, and the way that he dances, I mean, the little like, sometimes he does a spin. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's Big Man, baby. It's Big Man. Won't fire win though. Honestly, it's always up in the air, isn't it? Like, people thought that Team Gear was gonna win or Fun was gonna win. Somebody was ahead last Splatfest, and it was the Splatfest before. And Fry's team every time has just, and I've picked her team both times, and we're never even like close. It's always, and I couldn't even do any tricolor battles. I was excited to do it because I played one during what was it called? Splat World, the thing that came out before. Team Water because Whooper. Small man. Don't call him that. Not small man. I would love to see a small Big Man though. I wasn't a big fan. I was not a big fan of Big Man at first, but his songs and part in the songs later in story mode made me love him. I mean, all of them are a lot of fun, like especially in story mode whenever it kind of fleshes out all the characters, you know, of who they are, and gives them a little bit more like humor. That makes it a lot more fun. Like, I don't know anything about Callie and Marie because I haven't played 1 or whichever one. Yeah, no, they came in 1. Also, wait, why? Splatoon experts, explain this one to me. Can I get your friend code, please? I don't give out my friend code. I try to keep that just to myself, but for this, after this, if you want to hop into a match, we're probably going to do some private lobbies, if you're down for that. Why am I so hot? Hey, I don't know. But Splatoon experts, listen, I don't know how to react to that message. I'm gonna move on. Splatoon experts, what are their names? The ones from 2, the idols from 2, why are they like just not present in the story mode? Like, are they not part of anything? I guess it's moving on from the first game, or it's part of like the first game story of them. Yeah, see, like if I'm too far away, I can't do anything about that. But I guess they're part of the story. But why would they not put those idols? What are their names? I forget what their names are. Pearl and Marie? I think that's their names. Splatoon 2 idols will be in the DLC. There's going to be DLC for this game? I did not know that. Were they? Because, okay, I've heard about the Octo expansion. I'm not a Splatoon expert, okay? I don't know very much of anything about Splatoon. I just know, like, what I've played. So I know Octo expansion was, like, DLC for Splatoon 2, and it was supposed to, like, do, like, a ton for the game. It was, like, really great. Is that part of the story mode? Because I don't remember what I had downloaded. If I had downloaded the Octo expansion or just the regular Splatoon, and I was playing like the second game. Large-scale paid DLC, wow. That's interesting. I wish they would have kept, well, I mean, it's possible that they could still keep it up with Animal Crossing. No, probably not. I'm not even going to let the Animal Crossing fans hear that one. The Animal Crossing fans, when they hear like, it could happen, it might happen. When they said like, no, there's going to be no more content, they're like, I don't know. They said that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct, so it's possible that we could get some more. No, I think it's just done. They've moved on, I think. It's kind of an extension side story. Oh, okay, I didn't realize it was a side story. That's cool, though. I guess that makes sense if they want it, because I know it said that it was like that game, or the story mode is like the trilogy. I don't like that weapon, the Luna Blaster or whatever it is. I cannot use that. But it said it was like an extension, or it was a trilogy. The story mode like follows the same story. I didn't, like I said, I haven't played any of the other 2 games, so I didn't really know what was going on. I at least know like the first boss that you fight was like the final boss from Splatoon 1. Spoilers for Splatoon 1. if nobody's played Splatoon 1, that came out, what, like 2015 or something like that? If you haven't played it by now, I don't think you're ever going to get to it. Was Splatoon 1 even good? You know what they need to bring back? We need ARMS 2. I miss the ARMS series. I feel so bad for ARMS because it came out like Octavio was the final boss of both games. Wow. Spoiler alert for both games, I guess. That's crazy though. And then I guess I won't say who the final boss of 3 was, but that's interesting. You loved ARMS? I was just joking about ARMS. I didn't think anybody played ARMS. I do not think that ARMS is ever going to get. ARMS is dead, right? Like the most that ARMS got one game. Nintendo said, "I'm not doing anything with this," and then they were like, "We'll add it to Smash." That's the best you got. Predictions for the next Animal Crossing game: a planet which has Tom Nook station, spaceship, or hey, it could happen. We don't. Nobody knows. Oh, that was a good. That was a good amount of turf inked. Let's see. If I'm not up high, let's see. Okay, I still would have made it. If this was a competition, I still would have made it. I just like Minning. Oh, Min. Ming? I thought it was Min. I don't know. I don't play ARMS. Yeah, it's dead. That's sad. ARMS was just made to show off the Joy-Cons. I thought ARMS was on... Does ARMS... I thought that was on the Wii U, wasn't it? Was it only a... No. Yeah, you're right. It is just a Switch game. Yeah, it's just... I feel like the concept of it just wasn't as strong as something like Splatoon. I mean, Splatoon's had 3 games. ARMS had 1. Clearly, one of them is the better series, but I just don't think people would want to do like a physical fighting game when they're just trying to like play a Nintendo game. They were probably just trying to like kind of go off that like Wii Sports like motion vibe, just trick people, I guess. I don't know what goes on through Nintendo's heads. Do I know what Big Run in? I've heard about it, but I thought that people didn't really know like what it was actually gonna be. Let me see if I can get that person. Oh, there were 2. I thought that people didn't really know what Big Run was going to be. Like, I've heard people predicting what they think it's going to be, but from what I've heard and assume, it's going to be Salmon Run on multiplayer maps. Oh. Yeah, I think I have heard about that, and it'll be kind of similar to, like, Splatfest. Well, no, maybe not. But it's going to be interesting. I've heard people, like, wondering when the first one is going to be. I watched the reveal trailer for Splatoon 3, having no knowledge of anything Splatoon related. Also, side note, Group 3 has been going for the last almost 20 minutes. Not sure what's going on. not sure what's going on there. Replacing this month's Splatfest. Oh, so people think it's going to happen soon. Because that's what I was wondering about. I know people were a little, not upset, but they were like, okay, I guess no Halloween Splatfest. Or Splatoween, I think is what it was called. Which I guess I feel like this stream is just me asking Splatoon people for information about Splatoon that I could just Google. But like, what made Splatoween so special? Because people seem to very much want to have Splatoween, but I assume it was just like colors. Next weekend probably. Yeah, they wait a little while to announce the stuff like that. Splatoween seems cool. I mean, if it's even if it's just you know, different colors or something. If it's, you know, if it's themed kind of spooky, that seems fun. You know, that little bit of like extra effort. You know, you walk out in the Splatsville, whatever it's called, the square, and like just seeing. I do not know what that symbol means. Oh, okay, I figured out what that symbol meant. Haven't done a Splatfest yet. You got to do a Splatfest at least once. They are a lot of fun, especially like getting the special colors. Like having your team specific colors, and then I assume tricolor battles are fun, but like I said, I never got the chance to. They never let me because I was team what team was I? Whatever Fry's team was. Gear, Grub, and Fun. I was team Grub, I think. Wait, yeah, no, because Big Man was fun. The hype of Splatfest and Halloween combined. Splatfest is the best thing about Splatoon. Wow. Yeah, I would agree. It definitely is like that fun kind of like whole community thing coming together that makes it a lot of fun where... Oh, somebody's behind me. I knew that was going to happen. I saw somebody was about to pull in behind me. Team Grub, okay, yeah. Is it through the taped off area? The Splatfest? If you're referring to the Splatfest, then no, it comes every so often. Like they have like a little tent set up kind of where you spawn when you first turn on the game. That might even temporarily remove Wahoo World after. I could see Wahoo World being... Wait, so why would they... Oh, that was a close game too. Wahoo World is one of my favorite maps, but would that be tough for Salmon Run? I don't think that would be... Or Big Run, I guess is what it's called. But like, if you were trying to do Salmon Run like on that map, that seems like it would be a fun map with like the rotating middle, because Big Run might be on... Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, that would be a really fun map to do it with that rotating middle part. That would be a lot of fun to do. I love the vibe. It's hype of a sports World Cup, but with one specific game. Yeah, it is cool. Like, especially whenever you get into the community and like see people, especially like the art. I love the artwork. I want to try. We'll do the InZap and just see kind of how I'm doing with that. But I saw one piece of art that was it was for the last Splatfest, the Gear Grub and Fun, and somebody drew. I'm sure that you guys have seen that as well, but it's Big Man, and he's like surrounded by cards and like all the fun stuff. He's like, I'm going to die here. And I thought that was so funny. Like that's people who chose fun, they definitely just chose it for Big Man. They're definitely gonna die out there, but it's understandable because it's Big Man. I think that's Splatterween was 48 hours. They're all 48 hours now, so I don't know. There's a special title screen and battle screen for Splatterween. That's fun. If we lose the big run, it might become a salmon run map temporarily. Interesting. I'm wondering when they are going to, like, how often they're planning on doing that. Because it kind of sucks whenever there's a Splatfest going on. Because, and I may be wrong about this, but I think last Splatfest, at least I couldn't figure out how to do, and I wasn't going to do it anyway, but like anarchy battles and stuff like that. So it's like you can only do tricolor battles or turf battles. So if that's not what you enjoy, then that kind of sucks, where it's like, all right, well, this weekend you're not doing anything. Group 5 is up. Apparently I forgot to. Okay. All right. Well, Group 5 is up right now. Like I said, we're Group 12, so we're almost halfway there. Still got a little while to go. The losing team be going crazy the last 30 seconds. That's just theories. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's what kind of sucks is like, if you don't enjoy turf battles and stuff like that, then that sucks. Hop on next weekend, I guess. Yeah, this one, I don't like this weapon. Well, I do like this weapon. I don't like this weapon for turfing areas because I feel like the spread is not as much. Definitely better for support or killing, I assume, because somebody in the chat said that it was good for support. Oh, wait, so I assume support maybe means killing, like supporting your teammates by killing the other people. I was thinking support in terms of like getting like splat assists. I think that's what I was thinking of. There might be a patch next week that confirms some things. That would be, I haven't seen too much with like data miners for Splatoon, quite as much as like Animal Crossing, and I'm obviously much more in tune with the Animal Crossing community, so it would make sense that I don't really see like any of the data mines or anything like that, but I guess people probably data mine. I don't really know how much there is that you could data mine. Maybe a little bit more than Animal Crossing. There's just only so much that they can add in terms of like content to this, other than, because they're not going to add like a new mode to the game that data miners would go in and be like, look, they're going to add like 8 new modes to the game, and we found that. But Animal Crossing, it's like, yeah, we can find new items that they're going to add, like we can see that there are names and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe there is something. I need to make sure that I use, that person almost just went off the edge. Hold on, I'm getting sidetracked, but I have to tell this story. I was playing on, I forget what the map is called. I don't remember too many of the names. It's the resort, Mahi Mahi Resort, I think is what it's called. And you guys know it, the water level drops. So there's areas, like some of the areas you can just fall off of. And one time, I got the clip of it. I'll pull up the clip actually after this match. But one time, one person did reef slider, I guess trying to blow up all the people in our area, and they just reef slid straight off. I love seeing stuff like that. Just boop, just pop right off. Worst map. I don't really like that map too much. I think it's, I like the concept of it, where it's like you get everybody's really close and it's just fighting for about half the map, for half the match, because like there's only so much area that you can go to. Oh, I forgot that I don't have the, I just try to shake that up like a fizzy bomb. But yeah, the map is an interesting concept. I'm not sure how well they executed it. ACNH data miner sounds sort of sinister for a cute game. Data miners are, oh, I guess you just mean the name of it. Animal Crossing data miners. What are they searching for? Oh, we've been playing NZAP. I like NZAP a lot. I'm just not. I feel like I'm not very good with like a ton of weapons. Yeah, so I'm definitely not using NZAP for the competition, that's for sure, because I only got 500 points, as opposed to like the 900s to 1000s that I was getting with the arrow spray. That's no big deal though. Like I'm fine with working on the weapon that I'm good with. I want to show this clip real quick. I don't know. It always makes me. I'm sure plenty of people have seen like similar stuff, but as soon as I saw it happen, I hit that capture button. Have 50 wins with it. I wish. Is there a way to check that? I'm curious how many wins I have with some of this stuff. I want to level up. I like. Oh yeah, I was not doing too great on this one. That's okay. I also like my little name tag, ink covered seafood. Let's see how I've been doing. 24 victories, 24 defeats. Okay, fair. We got defeated that many times? Yeah, I'm not very good with. I'm not great at this game. Oh, NSO. Okay, yeah. Jaymoji's in a match. I wonder what he's doing. Yeah, let me find this. Let me find this clip. I don't remember exactly where it was. Let me see. It's somewhere around here. Oh, this is whenever I got some good kills. I was proud. I probably shouldn't have been proud because it wasn't that great, but we'll watch this real quick. I got like 3 in a row. So you got that person. Show up on that person. This is probably not impressive to people that actually play Splatoon, but I was happy with it. I was like, that was crazy. I think, no, this isn't the map either. Maybe this is it. Oh, this is it. This is the one. Yeah, so the person, you'll see him slide through and they just slide straight off the edge, like right in front of me. They just fall straight in the water. I love it. That's the funniest. I wish that I could see that. Like the first time that I saw that, I was like, what just happened? I'd be proud of you every right to be. Because I'm not very good at this game. Just trying to like, I don't know. There are people who are very good. That's why I don't play a ton of competition games. Actually, I do like competition games. That's kind of why I wanted to pick this up. Is because I wanted to, I don't know, do something competitive. Like Animal Crossing is a lot of fun, but it's just you can't be good or bad at it. And with this game, it's more fun because like you can practice, you can get better, you can do worse. Hopefully not do worse, but I don't know. It's just a different vibe, which is fun to do. I'm wondering. I need to pull back up Discord to see. Okay, so Group 5 went at 2. Oh, I think I'm probably not gonna. There's a voice chat for our group that I think some people are gonna be in, but I'm probably not going to join a voice chat because that's gonna be way too much. If I'm trying to play and commentate and talk in the voice chat and have everybody else talking in the voice chat, it's gonna be a bit much. After seeing how I've been doing, any Splatoon experts in the chat, let me know. Do you think we're going to make it past round 1? All we have to do in round 1 is ink the most area, and be honest. Oop. And don't don't hold back. See, that's what I don't like about the umbrellas, is I don't think I'm just not good at like going against them. And whenever I tried, so I saw that the umbrellas, I think they're just called umbrellas. I forget which one I saw that I was like, oh, well, I need to try this if it's so. Like, I think I went in a match with umbrella user, and they kept killing me, and I could not do anything to them. And I was like, well, clearly this is like a good weapon to use because I can't do anything against it. And then when I used it, people just shot straight through it, it felt like, and I couldn't do anything about it. These people are not inking their own area. Same, I'm also blind, so I suck at anything with aiming, but I enjoy the game a ton anyway. Getting better at maneuvering, even though my aiming skills do hold me back. That sucks, but I'm glad that, you know, you're still able to play and, like, just enjoy the game. Because it is a good time to play. Like, my girlfriend can't play the game because it makes her, like, motion sickness. I think that's, I forget, a lot of people say that they have, like, the same feeling. Those motion controls, they help, but it can be a bit much trying to do, like, the motion controls. Yes. Oh, we got a couple yeses. One of them is my girlfriend, so that does not count. She's just being supportive. But we do also have a yes from someone who, JJ, for Burbage. I was trying to read that and play at the same time. I know how to read, I promise. But you seem like you know a good bit about Splatoon, so I'm going to trust you. If I lose, then it's going to be your fault. If we lose the competition. If we get kicked out round 1, you're getting banned from the chat. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Vertigo, only play with stick, could never do motion. I was trying to choose between like doing motion. Oh, I hit the button at the wrong time. I cannot make mistakes like that. Yeah, I started off with motion because you can only start off with motion. I was like, I'll try it because I was not used to it at all, as I'm sure most people weren't. But I tried it. I was like, let me switch to stick and see if I would like stick better. And I did not like stick better. Not at all. Because once you get used to motion, like just being able to like whip like that, it's so much better than like the very, very slow turns. You just have a lot more precision. And I saw a clip of somebody, I think they were using Rainmaker, and they basically broke somebody's ankles in the game because I guess the person was using stick. You could see the way that they were turning around was like that very slow circle, and so they were just kind of circling them like that. And stick users are at a very big disadvantage. Oh wow, we lost. I have my thing in front, so I don't know how close that was, but that seems like it was pretty close. Okay, group 6 is up. We are now officially halfway into our part, and we're an hour in. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine about this. Once they eliminate 60 people from the 100-player thing, we'll be good. It'll start moving pretty quick. Daving. Woomy boy, you really don't like that dabbing, huh? I need to get to 98, level 98, just to get that dabbing, just to make you mad, specifically in this stream. We're going to do a stream all the way until I get to level 98. See, I would have moved on that, and that was like a pretty good round for me. Play on Switch Lite, so I'd have to move the console for motion and then can't see the screen. Oh, that's how it was. Well, I played Breath of the Wild on a Switch Lite, and I didn't like that, especially like the puzzles. Well, I think there's only like 1 or 2, but where you have to move the ball in the little maze, because you're sitting there like you're trying to look at the Switch Lite, but you're also trying to turn it like that. Like you just can't do it. I think I just ended up not even doing that puzzle because I don't think you need it. No, I think you do need that one, or it's like one of the first ones that you can do. I just got frustrated with that. I left. I was like, I'm not gonna try fighting this. That's such a Nintendo thing to do, where they're like, we've made such a great game. People are considering it one of like the best games of all time. Now it's an instant classic, and they're like, we're gonna put in forced motion controls for this one spot, just because we hate you guys, just because we got nothing better to do. Like, what was their thought process behind that? And that's, of course, it comes down to like the whole accessibility issues with all that. That's like with motion controls too, just in general. I know that was, they talked about that a lot, or people talked about that a lot during whenever Skyward Sword was going to come out, because Skyward Sword originally released on the Wii, and it was like only motion controls. If you wanted to play the game, it was either motion controls or you don't get to play the game, which sucks because some people cannot physically pretend to swing a sword for the game. So it was like you either got to figure it out or you just can't play. So whenever they ported it over to Switch and they made it so that you could actually play, without motion controls, that was like a big deal. Not that big of a deal, but it was good. I don't know why I just backed straight into that. I knew it was right there. But like that was a big deal because people could finally play a game that, let's say that like you're disabled or you just don't even want to play with that. Then it's like people could finally play a game, and I've heard it's a pretty good game. I tried playing it for a little bit, but I just wasn't really that interested in it, so I kind of gave it up. But yeah, Nintendo makes some weird decisions in that sense. It's just, I don't know. They're an old company. They don't really understand. Oop. Oh no, that was my teammate. I thought somebody had just run up on me. I thought I was about to get surrounded. 500, we're about halfway through. Okay, so we should be doing all right on this one. The trick, I feel like, all right, yeah, let's do like this. Yeah, that was smart. I don't know, are there really, I mean, the Wii the Wii's whole thing was motion controls, so that if you oh, they're all over here. Like if you want to play a lot of Wii games, if you were disabled or something like that, like you can't really do anything. You know, you can, I mean, you can try, but a lot of those games were only motion. So if you don't want to do motion controls, then you can't do anything, which sucks for people who, you know, you hear that Wii Sports is like a super fun game and it's like a great time, and then all of a sudden you can't play it because there's not some other, and to be fair, Wii Sports is probably not fun if you're not doing the motion controls, but like other games, I'm sure that there are other games that, oh, our base is not inked. We also have 2 arrow sprays on our team. That's just an observation, that doesn't even mean anything. Play our console gimmick if you want to or not. Yeah, I mean, you got to. That's Nintendo. But that innovation, or I guess you could say it's innovation, that leads to, you know, interesting stuff. They did make an SNES style Wii controller, right, but like I'm saying specifically for games, like not every game supported controllers. I mean, you know, they got like the Pro controller and all that, but some games, like, you can't play them if you're not playing, like Skyward Sword, like I was saying. I can't believe we just won that. That did not look like we were gonna win that one. But like, Skyward Sword is a good example, like I was just saying. You couldn't play that game if you didn't play with motion controls. So, you know, anybody who can't play with motion controls just sucks. Sucks for you. A lot of Nintendo games are horrible with accessibility. I can't read half the stuff in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Barely any Nintendo games changes the text size. Yeah, that's what's good about like PC games and stuff like that, is there is so much that you could customize and kind of work with, and even console games as well. But Nintendo is very set in their ways of like, this is going to be exactly how we want it. Work with what we got. Oh, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to go see what we got. I do not like this character. There's so many games I can never play. That sucks. I'm lucky that I'm able to, you know, that I have like as much mobility as I can, and like I'm lucky that, oh, I kind of like that banner. Pearl fan. I don't really like the table turf battles that much. My girlfriend stays playing it. Can't say I'm too big of a fan, which is a shame. I'm sure it's fun. I think I would like, I know Splatoon 2 had like a Dance Dance Revolution type game. I think I would have enjoyed that. Full of lesbianism. I'm pretty sure I saw the Smosh logo one time. And of course you see a ton of Among Us, because you have to see a ton of Among Us. Let's pull up to a couple Anarchy battles. Let's just see what they got for us in terms of the Anarchy battles. I don't have a PC, sadly. Love Nintendo, so it's really frustrating being held back, especially with games. Yeah, it's like, if you want to play a Nintendo game, you got to play it on a Nintendo console. Of course, they're not going to release it anywhere else, which is smart for them. It makes sense, but it just sucks. If you don't have a Nintendo console, then you don't have a Nintendo console. There's nothing really that you can do about it, or I don't know. It's bad, but they're making their money. That's all that they're worried about. And I'm still playing, so I guess it doesn't even matter. Full of memes are everywhere right now. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I think I have seen, like the he's full of whatever. I have seen that. It's weird. I'm not too deep in like the Splatoon community. Like I don't really follow a ton of Splatoon people on like social media or anything like that. So I'll see like some retweets and stuff, but typically I don't know what some. Oh, I didn't even see what this was. Hopefully not something bad. Hopefully not Clan Blitz. Tower control. I might do alright at tower control. I also might do bad at tower control. And I like this map. I kind of like this map. This is the one that we were just talking about. Really want to play Horizon, but I'm not going to buy a PS4 just for it. I was in the same boat. I was not with Horizon, but whoa, wait, this looks weird. This is different than the Turf War style map. I've never played an Anarchy battle on this one, but I really wanted to play Spider-Man for PS4, and I was like, I'm not going to get a PS4 just to play Spider-Man. Like, I've heard it's a really fun game, but I'm not. There's no reason for me to only. Ooh, That sucks. There's no reason to like only buy a game for, or only buy a console for one game. It just doesn't make sense. So, oh, okay, good. We took the tower. Okay, that's a charger. I'm trying to like focus, but also talk. But then like God of War came out on PC. Spider-Man, I think, just recently came out on PC. So that was good. I did not have to worry about buying a PS4. Because what do you like? I'm not gonna buy a PS5. Where first off am I gonna buy a PS5? And then like why would I buy a PS5 for like one game? And then a PS4 is obsolete. Nobody's really making games for PS4 anymore. So like there's just, I don't know. I mainly just stick to this. Good luck on my round. Ended up 5th in mine. See, I'm scared. Also, welcome in, Kuya. Kuya Koi. Or I guess, no, people call you Koi. Never mind, not Kuya. Yeah, I'm nervous for this one. I don't think I'm gonna do great. Probably should be practicing actual turf wars instead of this. Is the new God of War going to release on PC? I don't know. I know the first one did, but the new ones I'm going to assume are probably gonna stay for a little while on PlayStation and then maybe come over later. But I mean, it was however many years until the first one came out. But I guess Sony is trying to be a little play a little nicer with all their stuff. I assume. I don't know their business practices, but maybe it'll come soon. Use Explosure, I think is what you're talking about. I'm not a Splatoon expert. We have some Splatoon experts in the chat, but I'm not a Splatoon expert. I think you're talking about Explosure. I'm just sticking with this arrow spray. Like, there's no weapon that I'm better or worse at. I feel like it can ink areas well enough that I'll be fine. I don't think I'm gonna make it past round 1. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna make it too far, but because there's some people that Explosure. Okay, yeah. There's people that are taking this very seriously and like practicing. Not me. I cannot relate. Did you stream, Koi, or you just played? Or I guess maybe you recorded, just yourself. I was thinking about just recording myself, but I don't know. It seems much less fun than like actually streaming it, because I still would have had to like do the setup and get everything, you know, set up like this, still sit here and play my match, and at that point I would just like pretend to be streaming, and that just, ooh, they got them both up there. All right, I thought I could get at least one of them, so I was like, I'll just try to stream it. Anyone know where coffee makers as this? Anyone know where there are coffee makers as spawn points? Oh, why there are coffee makers as spawn points? Just recorded. It was too stressful to stream, but I was in the voice chat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna avoid the voice chat. I mean, I know that you've been. I saw that you've been like in the voice chats with them before. I guess whenever people are like practicing, that Discord is a little too active for me, I guess you could say. Is there somebody over here? No, okay, there's not. The Discord's a little too active for me, so I can't really watch it or check it out too much. But it seems like a lot of people are like making friends in there, which is cool. It's always nice to see. Stream all the way so we can cheer you on from the sidelines. Exactly. It's a good idea. I'll try my best. Also, I may throw just because I would be scared to make it to round 2. It's chaotic, though there is a group voice chat. I think streaming, if I wasn't streaming, maybe I would join the voice chat, but with streaming, it would just be too much, like other people talking, maybe, because I think I'm in a team with like other people. I forget who I'm on the team with, but there's like a lot of, there's some people that I think would probably stream, like some people have like 1 million subscribers, so I assume that they would probably stream, so they're trying to talk to their chat, talk to people in the voice chat, I'm trying to talk to my chat, and also trying to talk to people in the voice chat. I think that would be a bit too much, especially for people watching. Man, I did not do good. Oh, never mind. I wasn't even trying to ink turf. That would make sense why I did not have too high of points. I'm curious how this is gonna, like how the video is gonna go. Because Jay said that he wants to get it out in November. That editing is gonna be, that's gonna be tough to edit with, he's gonna get, I mean, probably not, because not everybody is recording or streaming He said you don't have to record or stream if you don't want. He's pretty much just having like 100 people play. But like going through all of that footage, trying to find, I don't even know like what his plan is for how the video is going to be like set up. If he's just looking like for really good kills or like funny moments or or what. I'm just gonna play my match, hope that I don't walk off the edge, or maybe walk off the edge. I mean, that would be oh, he'll have replay codes too. Oh yeah, that'll be smart. Or that'll be good for him. Because I think he had said record your whole match, but I don't think my computer's, or he said record like your whole stream if you're streaming it. I was like, I was thinking about doing that, but I don't think my PC could handle that. To be streaming and recording and trying to play an online game at the same time. I'm just gonna record my match. If I need to, if I need to send that in, that'll probably be smart. If you're not family friendly, then yeah, probably not best to join the voice chat. Yeah, I'll probably avoid the voice chat then. I mean, my stuff, I don't think I've ever like explicitly said that my stuff is family friendly or not. I don't know. I don't say like that much bad stuff in mine. Oh wait, we're still in tower control, not turf. But yeah, I'll probably avoid, because I think he said like try. He didn't say like you have to keep it family friendly, but definitely avoid. It just may not make it in the video, and I'm not worried about making it in the video or not. I just thought that this would be fun, but maybe I'll do something stupid just so that I can make it into the video. Like just reef slide off the edge, right? That would be funny. I would look like a fool, but it would make it in the video probably. Is that 2 crab tanks? We'll see what happens. If I make it in the video, it'll be fun. I forgot, well, I guess he said that you don't have to, but in the Discord, everybody was talking about like little like splat tags on their thing. I was like, I'm probably not gonna do that. That seems like a lot. Oh no, somebody disconnected. Probably someone on our team who was losing. Oh, it is someone I can see. That's not cool. That always sucks whenever people like rage quit. Like y'all are rage quitting at the squid game. Y'all are mad about that? Come on now. Alright, I probably need to move back to a turf battle so that I can actually practice. That would be smart. And then we'll do good. I'm already friends with you on Switch. I don't think so. I don't think we're friends on Switch. But hit me up on Discord. We can get some stuff going. Do a little bit of do a couple matches, have some fun, play some stuff. I saw you because I saw the Artsy Gamer was talking about she was bringing back her podcast, and I was like, I didn't know she had a podcast. And so I went to go check out, see what she had done. I didn't realize she had done an episode with you. I was like, oh cool, let me go watch this. It's fun. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was like, that's cool. I've always wanted to be on a podcast. Anybody who has a podcast that wants me on their podcast, I would love to just go and be like, thanks so much for having me. Then after that, whatever happens, happens. All I want to do is say, thanks so much for having me. That's like the dream. That's the whole reason I did this, like started YouTube, was so that eventually I could get on a podcast and say, thanks so much for having me. That's just like, that's the vibe. Some people do it for the money, some people do it for the fame. I do it for the possibility of saying the words, thank you so much for having me. And then I would probably mess it up if I ever got on an actual podcast, which, how many people actually have podcasts? Any tips for new Animal Crossing YouTubers? My tip is post a bunch of videos, as much as you can, as often as you can, and just focus on videos. I talked about this last live stream, I think, but I enjoy talking about it, so I'll definitely talk about it again. But there's like a lot of people that will focus on kind of the wrong stuff whenever they're starting out their channel. Like a lot of people really want to, they really want to get like famous, I guess, on YouTube, and so they'll work on they'll be like, I gotta make sure that my profile picture is straight. I gotta make sure that like my banner is super cool. All my social medias are linked really well. I have this crazy presence, all this. None of that matters because nobody knows who you are. Like starting out, nobody knows who you are. Nobody is watching you for you. Oh, that's an ink bag. The only reason that people find your video is typically like unrelated. So just post as many videos as you can that you think are going to be good, because the more videos that you have, the better chance you're going to have of people finding them. Like, even if they're not very good, people can see your subscriber count. They know if you've got, you know, 30 subscribers, they're not going to be holding you at the same standard as somebody who has like 800,000 subscribers. Like, people are understanding in that sense. So just post stuff that you can. I mean, I've seen people came across some YouTuber and they like had just gotten their community tab. They had like apparently unlisted a bunch of their videos. Somebody's like, hey, why did you unlist all your, and they were like a small channel. Somebody was like, why did you unlist all your old videos? And they were like, oh, it was messing me up in the algorithm. It's like, no. That's not how it works. Whenever you're that small, if anything, unlisting it would be messing your stuff up in the algorithm. Like, that's really not how it works. I mean, it plays into it a little bit for sure, but whenever you're that size, it's like it does not matter. If you have some videos that didn't get a ton of views, nobody cares. If you want them to show a genuine personality, yeah, for sure, make sure that you don't put like on a fake face like what you think people are going to want to see, because you're not going to keep long-term stuff. I mean, you'll get a lot of subscribers at the beginning if you kind of like pander. I mean, that's that's definitely what I did at the beginning. I started off doing like the anti-piracy screens, all that, and they were fun to make, but I definitely was not passionate about making them. But they got a lot of views and they got a lot of subscribers. But the people that probably, I mean, there's probably some layover, but you know, that those people probably would not stay as much just because there's no like personality or fun in that video. Koi, I'm gonna add you probably like, well, yeah, let me switch to the just me camera and I'll add you. Oh wait, hold on, but I have to pull this out. Oh, that quality is not good actually. I'm gonna add you real quick, Koi. Let me see. I always forget, I don't play like Switch with friends in real life. So I barely ever add friends, and now I've just been having to add people for videos and stuff like that. I've not sent any friend. Oh, that's not what I meant. Search with friend code. Should I just say yours out loud just so people can go and like spam you? I don't know if you give yours out publicly. I'll just put it up on the screen so that everybody can go and you'll just get flooded with it. I'm shocked at YouTubers that do that, just because for me it's like, especially like really big YouTubers, if you give out your friend code or something like that, that would just be very tough. Like, you'd just be constantly getting messages. All right, I sent you something. I sent you a request, Koi. Let me switch back to the game. Oh, communication error. Hard to believe Splatoon had a communication error. Unlisted videos don't count to the watch hours too. I did not know that. Yeah, I always unlist my live streams, but I very rarely like delete or I think I probably have some that is not like that I've unlisted, but I think most of my stuff, even the old stuff that I'm not quite as proud of, is still up, because like that's what the channel was at one point. Excuse me. Any advice for getting over the fear to start streaming? People hearing your voice, no one showing up to watch a stream, just talking to yourself. Love to stream casual, but I'm too anxious. I was the same way. I didn't start streaming until I had like 10,000 subscribers or something like that. Probably even more than that, because I was scared that like nobody would show up. And I mean, like right now, let's see how many people are in here right now. There's 9 people in here right now. Like, that's not a crazy amount, but you just have to kind of like make sure, I guess, that I mean, I don't stream that much, so I'm probably not the best person to ask advice-wise on that, but like, just try to focus on building relationships with people that come in. Like, if you recognize somebody that already came to, I mean, your first stream is gonna suck. It's gonna be bad. Nobody's going to show up. And YouTube, I think, is better than, like, let's say Twitch, because you do have a better chance of being discovered, as opposed to Twitch, where it's like, if you start streaming and are trying to have anything happen, then if nobody knows like where to find you or anything like that, then nobody's ever going to find you. I think YouTube is a little bit more lenient on that. So I think that would be a better place to start. But still, people are probably not going to show up unless they have a reason to show up. I've heard that YouTube is bad to start just streaming on group 9. Now I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. We're starting to move in on group 12. But like I forget what I was just saying. Oh, YouTube. Like starting off only streaming on YouTube, it's tough. If you don't have like a back catalog of videos that people could, be interested in seeing, or give them a reason to watch. Like if you just come across somebody's, if you just see a stream, it's like 0 viewers and it's like, playing Animal Crossing or something like that. It's like, why in my mind would I watch that? And this is no offense to people that start, like obviously you've got to start somewhere, but just starting out, my brain, and I'm sure a lot of other people's brains are like, I don't have any reason to watch this person, and clearly nobody else is, so it's like a mob mentality. But you got to find just like that one person that's going to come in, really appreciate the content, and is going to keep coming back. And then that's whenever it comes, like once you've got someone in there, it's out of your control until somebody else comes in. Then it's all on you. If you can't keep them, then it's more or less your fault. And I mean, people, not everybody's gonna say, some people will pop in for a second, see that they're not that interested in watching, maybe maybe they're expecting like, a hot girl or something, and then they come in and they see me and it's like, oh, I don't want to watch this. This isn't what I thought it was gonna be. There's nothing you can do about that, but stream with friends if you can. Don't force yourself to have a face cam. Yeah, I didn't have a face cam for a little while, and then whenever I did Sabotage League, I was like, well, I should probably do a face cam because I see a lot of other people are doing face cam, so it'll help to differentiate me from everybody else. I have no editing skills for videos and stuff. I'd like to, but okay, hold on. I'll finish reading that when I die. Oh, but I just got a kill, so I don't think I was gonna say I don't think I'll ever die, but I have no editing skills for videos and stuff. I'd like to, but since I just want to stream casually because video making and editing is so hard to get into. It is tough. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. You just have to like jump straight into it. Just make sure that your thumbnails are good, because with YouTube, I'm assuming that you're talking about streaming on YouTube. On Twitch, I have no advice because I've heard it's tough to get started with nothing on there. I think same on YouTube, honestly. But like, make sure that your thumbnails are straight. If people are scrolling by and they see a good thumbnail, they're going to be so much more likely to like want to do something, or want to pop into your stream and see, how things are looking. But if they don't, if the thumbnail is just like, I mean, this thumbnail's not great, that's because I didn't really want people to come in and see me lose. And I mean, my thumbnails are not, I'm still definitely trying to learn how to do thumbnails. And if you can, pay people to make a thumbnail. And most people probably don't want to do that, and that can lose a bit of that authenticity to you. But it really just depends on like what you think is best for your channel. I can draw, so I think I should be fine doing thumbnails, but that's good advice. Nice, you draw? What type of stuff do you draw? Do you do like digital art, or is it mainly like on paper or painting or stuff like that? Because I make theories about Animal Crossing all the time and speculate about it so much. I'd probably make a video about one of my speculations, so it would probably do that. Yeah, I mean, I think Animal Crossing right now is at the point where you definitely have to be doing something like very different, and I think that honestly could work, like just as opposed to just like, hey, I'm playing the game. Oh no. Oops. Oh no, wait, I think yeah, Koi made it in. Let's go. Koi, you gotta carry me now. You gotta make sure that we win this one. If not, then you're getting kicked out. I'm having one of the mods ban you. I might do it. If we lose, Koi's banned. Also, Koi, my man, I was out there in Cleo's stream yesterday. Bro, you got some deep pockets. What was going on, man? I mean, that was super cool of you, but dude, you were donating, bro. I felt bad, and not felt bad for Cleo, obviously. Nothing. Oh, what if I'm on a different team? We're on the same team. You gotta carry me. You gotta carry me, dude. No, but Cleo, I went in to go check out a stream because I love watching Cleo streams. If you guys have not watched Composer Cleo, go check him out. He does such great streams. They're just, I don't even know like what makes them so fun, but they're just like always a great time. And I went to go watch his stream last night because I love whenever he does like the Gartic phone games and just all that stuff. So I was going in to watch. I saw like the first hour or two literally was just a donation train. They would not stop. That was it was great. I'm super happy for him because he definitely deserves all that love. He does some great stuff, and he's like a super nice guy. So you know, I guess I'm talking to the other people in the chat. Check out Composer Cleo because he's a good guy. Digital drawing, haven't been drawing as much in the past years because my eye's getting worse. I really want to start digital painting more again. I got a long time ago, or not that long ago, but I used to like paint, like physical painting, and I kind of like fell off that. I did it. I got like really into it for a while, and then I kind of like, I mean, I'm sure you guys get it. Like that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. So I kind of fell off that, and then I was like, I want to try to do some digital art because digital art seems, I don't want to say easier because it's not easier, but more accessible. I guess would be the right way to say it. Like you don't have to buy a canvas or buy paints or worry about like paints expiring and stuff like that. So I liked that idea and being able to. I liked that idea of being able to like I can turn the canvas whatever way I need to, or I can zoom in without having to like physically stand really close to the canvas. And then my girlfriend got me a drawing tab for Christmas, and I've used it a little bit, but I would like to use it more. I don't know. I'm just not like a great artist in that sense. I'm definitely better at like physical painting, but I'd love to do like more digital. But I love the way that digital drawings look, especially with the different like brushes that you can use and all that. You can get some really crazy effects that you can't really get physically. I've just always loved stuff like that. Wait, I'm gonna read that chat in a second if I die. Probably when I die. Koi, I think you're gonna be safe. I think you're gonna be safe in the chat, at least for now. Because we got the danger. I'm still wondering what that danger thing means. Because does that mean that like most people are on the side of the enemy? Like most of our people are on the enemy side, or does that mean that ink is mostly on that side? Because I've seen it both ways, or it seems like it's. I can't be doing like that. Well, I died, but quite popular on TikTok for Roblox. Except I would post Animal Crossing on my TikTok, but Roblox to Animal Crossing would be kind of a big change. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, because I've been in the same boat, where it's like I'd love to change it up, but you can't like stray too far. But honestly, you gotta like, you just gotta force it. It seems like, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do more recently. You know, just hey, here's a video of a game that's not Animal Crossing, like. Watch it if you want, don't watch it if you don't want to. Like I've seen a lot of people, a lot of like fellow content creators being upset and being like, there's nothing that I can do. People are like not subscribing, or the subscribers are slowing down or even going away. I'm trying out new games. People don't want to see the new games. Like what can I do? And it's like you just gotta find like the new thing that people want to watch, I guess. Like there's plenty of YouTubers that started off. I don't know if anybody here watches Professor, but you know he's real big in like the he does like a lot of Wii games and stuff that he plays. But he started off doing Fortnite, right? He did only Fortnite, and then I think just one time he's like, yeah, I just wanted to do something different, so I'm playing Wii Sports, and then that's what like his channel is popping off on that stuff, doing 10 times better than the Fortnite stuff would be doing, because you know that's what people want to see. You know, that's he found his thing, and if he ever gets bored of the Wii Sports, I don't know what he's gonna do. I got an old iPad, so I can draw digitally without having a computer. I love it, but I'm much more used to traditional art. Need to learn a new drawing program. Yeah, that's my thing too. Is like there are a bunch of different drawing programs. Man, if old people come, new one. Oh, if old people leave, new ones will come. Yeah, for sure. Danger means if you're losing by a lot. I think over 15. Oh, okay, so it's depending on paint. Let me see if we need to hop in another one, Koi. Wait. Oh, maybe you're not in. Maybe you hopped out. Oh well, I'm gonna go to another battle then. Group 9 still up. We're getting close. It's getting close to the big times. And if we move on to round 2, it's gonna be a little scary. And if we don't, we'll see if people want to play that are in the chat. I feel bad for the people that were asking that probably are still not here, or not still here. I mean, I didn't think that it was going to take this long. I figured it was going to be about an hour. I was assuming like maybe 3-minute turf battle, get everybody set up for a couple minutes. But I don't know. We'll probably end up. I assume we'll be in there around like in like 15 or so minutes. I always forget about time zones. I was in Composer Clear was doing a members only stream earlier today. I was like, I'm gonna stick around for a little bit, but I have to do a Splatoon stream at 1, which was 1 my time. And he was like, dude, it's 1 right now. Like you gotta be there. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh no, time zones. I still have an hour. He had me nervous for a second. He was like, dude, it is 1. What are you talking about? All right, I'm feeling good. Is the music, is like the game audio low for you guys at all? Or could it be turned up? Because I just realized it's not the loudest. I try my best to like fill in the space with talking, but sometimes, especially like once it starts going on a little bit longer, like the stream goes on a little bit longer, it can be a little tough to have things to talk about, especially if like there's not a ton of people chatting. So there may be a little bit of silence. I want that to at least be filled out with the soothing sounds of gunfire. There we go. Audio is good. All right, nice. Okay, group 10 is up. Oh, I got a direct message on Discord. Look at that. And I got a friend request from Koi. Today's been a good day. I feel a little bad. I assume that I can spoil this, but I don't know if you guys watch. Sounds fine. You can do audio ducking. I do not know how to do that. I assume that's like audio gets louder whenever I stop talking and all that. I need to figure that out. I don't know how to set any of that. Like, I pretty much just hit the record button on OSB or OBS, whatever it is. Okay, wait. There's a type of wood called OBS, and then this is OSB, or maybe it's the other way around. I always get them mixed up, so I don't want to call this program what a piece of wood is, and I don't want to call the piece of wood a streaming program. It doesn't even matter. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even remember what I was saying. Let me see. Streaming on OBS. Okay, OBS. That means OSB is the type of wood. But yeah, I'm streaming on OBS. I wonder if I can probably find it somewhere. I assume it would be like in the preferences. There's like the preference area. Yeah, because Koi, I see you in the little Animal Crossing Discord. And Lex had asked about, like, hey, can anybody help out with, you know, like streaming quality and all that? You were like, gotta do this, like here's all the stuff. I was like, guy knows what he's talking about. Like, I don't know any of that stuff. And it's tough to like find that information. I mean, I guess you can look up tutorials, but oh, we're in danger now. That's sad. Let's see. Brief slide real quick. See, we're doing good. But yeah, I can help you set it up. It's an audio filter. Oh, an audio filter. That makes sense. I don't think I've ever used any of the audio filters. The only filters that I've used is like for green screens. Back whenever I was doing green screens. It's nice to not have to worry about green screens. It would be better if I had an actual green screen, as opposed to one that just attaches to the back of my chair. That's not quite as fun to use, for sure. The Reciter into being splatted by the enemy combo is god tier. Hey, listen, it happens. Sometimes you just gotta make it. You just gotta make it into the area, and then you feel bad. I always feel bad when I reef slide into an area and there's somebody like behind me and they get me, and then it shows like whoever killed you, you know, while you're respawning, it just shows them cleaning up all the ink. It's like, man, that's sad. Okay, so I would have made it on that one. It always just comes down to can never use Reef Slider well. I feel like I use Reef Slider decently well. Hopefully. I don't know if I do any of this well. I mean, I win. I win games, but I'm definitely typically not the reason that that games are won, if that makes sense. It's enjoyable to be on the winning team, but I think usually that's the people that I'm playing with. That's the reason why we're winning. Group 10 still up. All right, I'm gonna play this match. I'm gonna try not to talk as much. My throat is starting to hurt a little bit. I don't know how some people can stream for so long without like being tired. Like, speaking of composer Cleo, he talks his whole stream. He streams for like 9 hours sometimes, not always, but usually it's like 7 or 8 hours. Like, how is your voice not shot? And he sings, so he's not just like talking. He'll be like singing and making music in his streams. Koi, was that you? You quit? Koi was scared. I don't even remember if we were on the same team or not. But if we were on opposite teams, I bet it was because you're scared. Literally, my throat hurts just talking to friends. Can't imagine streaming for hours upon hours. I'd streamed one time before Sabotage League, and it was for like an hour and a half, and I was like, okay, this is fine. And then I did Sabotage League, which was like 4 hours, and I was like, this sucks. Even just trying to like keep stuff up for 4 hours, and at least that was like, there was something that you can do. Whereas this is like kind of the same thing over and over again. There's only so much that I can, like, there's not an end goal. Well, there is gonna be an end goal, but not right now. But it was tough to like go for 4 hours, and then once I finished, I was like, I hate to say it, I was kind of hoping that I didn't move on, because that 4-hour stream, God, man, I hope that this doesn't happen whenever we're doing the actual match. I think Jay said like 3 communication errors. If it goes 3 times, then like they'll just have to pull in an alternate, which that's not that big of a deal. Caffeine makes it happen, I guess. Yeah, I got a Coke right here. I need to keep it go. The Splatoon 3 servers have been rough lately. Yeah, I always wonder how much of that is like my internet, because my internet's not that good, and I wonder how much of that is Nintendo like versus my internet. Overheated. I'm gonna mess with my splat tag. Oh no, wait, I didn't want to do both. Hold on, splash tag, not splat tag. I kind of like this one. What are we thinking? This is from the story mode, I think. I don't really like that. This one's kind of cool. Am I wired in? Not on my Switch. My computer. I had to wire in my computer. Because don't you need, I think you need an adapter for the Switch, right? Maybe that's not right. No, that's USB. Yeah, no, I don't have an adapter, I think, for the Ethernet. Just knocked everything over. No, I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get kicked out and then all this will be for nothing. But overheated muscle. I want to be overheated muscle. That's cool. Need to unlock more banners and titles. I don't have many. I think Samurai gives you some. I don't know. The only thing I ever get from Samurai from those capsules is hats, and just the same hat. And it's fine, but the hat that I got, because like you can choose to change and all that, I don't even know where it is. Oh, this one. It already had like the 4 things, and they were all fine. If I have an OLED, the dock has one built in. Otherwise, you need an adapter. I do not have an OLED. I never really thought about getting an OLED. I'm sure it would be nicer, but I don't play. I don't know. I don't really care that much about like the quality of everything. So I don't know. Like the screen quality. I mean, not the quality of games. Okay, I'm gonna let my throat chill out for just a second, because I realized that I said that I was going to stop talking and then continue talking. We'll take a break until the next match starts. OLED in this economy, I wish. All right, I'm stopping for real. Group 11 is up. OLED seems so nice. I just never played handhelds unless I'm out of town or something, and even then it's rare. I prefer handhelds as opposed, because I like to have the TV on like in the background. 2 OLEDs, Koi. You got the money. You got the money. Water, I'm fine. Thank you, Laura. I have a Coke, which I'm sure will. Actually, no free promotion. This is just a drink. Koi with the money with the 2 OLEDs. I have 2 Switches and 2 V1 Switches. I thought I was overkill by having 2 Switches. And I guess I have a Switch Lite, but I don't like playing on the Switch Lite that much. I didn't realize how much smaller the screen was, like from a regular Switch. But whenever I got like a regular Switch, I was like, oh man, this is what I've been missing out on? The games don't look like Post-it notes on the screen. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought I saw somebody right there. That person is definitely using stick controls. You could see how slow they were turning. Definitely have something on in the background. Just turn on something in case. Oh wait, hold on. I cannot read and play this game at the same time. This is definitely not a good game to stream. I mean, some people I'm sure are good at it, but you gotta like speed run reading. Wish I was that stacked. Definitely like having something on in the background. If I'm playing the Switch, I just turn something on the computer in case. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I like sitting on the couch. Like, I don't really sit in bed or anything like that whenever I play. So I'll put like something on the TV, like put on YouTube on the TV or something, and then play whatever. I keep my brain keeps being like, you got Reef Slider, just do it. Just use it. I use stick controls with high sensitivity. I couldn't do that because whenever you like, I mean, it's even whenever you have motion controls, but there's like a little bit of a drift whenever you kind of move the stick, if that makes sense. So it's not like it doesn't just immediately stop whenever you stop moving, and I just don't like that. Wish I had a Switch Lite. Oh, I only have a Switch Lite. I have a regular one. Oh, wish I had a regular one. I only have a Switch Lite. Okay, I don't know how to read. Sorry. Yeah, the regular ones are really great, and it's good too with being able to like switch out Joy-Cons, because the first Switch that I bought, like the actual Switch that I bought, I ordered it from eBay, and it got here, and the Joy-Cons were drifting. I messaged the guy. I was like, hey, like, or it was one of the Joy-Cons were drifting. I was like, hey, this Joy-Con is drifting. Like, I didn't know about that. And he was like, hey, I'll refund you, the price of of however much a Joy-Con would be. So I ended up, buying a new set of Joy-Cons. And that was really nice, just being able to like switch it out. I mean, I guess that's not really a problem for regular consoles anyway. You can just play with different controllers, but it is nice being able to switch. Switch, no pun intended. I guess that's why they called it that. Oh wait, I just read that. It's hard. It's weird keeping up with chats whenever they're not, or whenever like you're not paying that much attention. So you're like, I gotta read, and it's like, oh, I just read that. I was about to just go off. I think I hit the I think I hit ZR quick enough. Oh, Group 11 is up at. Oh, Group 12 is getting close for sure. So this will probably be the last like regular match, and then I'll probably just wait for Group 12 to start, so I'm not like in a match. Had to buy a dock for my Steam Deck so that I can play in bed. You got a Steam Deck too? Coy, you got all the consoles. I've heard that. Is the Steam Deck nice? I don't know if I would. It seems tough to use from what I've seen. Like, I don't know. Because those games, a lot of Steam games, I'm not going to say a lot, but Steam games you would think to use them on a computer. So, like, they're built for mouse and keyboard. Of course, you can use controller, but, well, I think it's got, like, a little bit of a trackpad built in, doesn't it? All right, we'll just kind of walk around until Group 12 gets called, because I don't want to be in a match. Okay. Had to screw open my Switch Lite and replace the joysticks twice. That sounds tough. That's not fun. Not fun for sure. Whenever I had my Switch Lite, or I still have it, but the left Joy-Con was kind of, it was starting to do some weird stuff. I don't really know what the issue with it was, but I'm glad that I got another Switch to be able to like mess with it. Steam Deck is nice, but not all games are built for it. That's what I figured. Got a refurbished Pro controller for pretty cheap. I should have done that. I think I asked for this for like my birthday or Christmas or something like that. I at the time I could not justify buying a controller for $70, but now that I have it, I would say it's worth that money. It is very nice to play with, especially with games like Splatoon. I mean, I don't really use it for a ton of other games, well, I'll either use I'll use either like handheld, or if it's up on the screen, I'll just use the Pro controller so that I don't have to like pull the Joy-Cons off the dock, walk back to the couch, do all that. It's just not as fun. Welcome back, Blake Plays, excuse me. Do I need to step away now? Good luck. Appreciate it, Koi. Always the left one. Yeah, that was my left. Yeah, it sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, they definitely build those things cheap, and that's why they're relatively cheap. They're definitely not cheap consoles for a lot of people, but they're cheaper than other consoles, and they're probably not using like the greatest parts, and you know, they can't run crazy games, like especially like the cloud games and stuff like that. They can't run a lot of stuff. Okay, I thought it was about to be us. I use Pro Controller for basically every game, just can't get in the Joy-Cons. I don't like, I can't stand holding them separately, and I don't like the little Joy-Con grip. It just feels unnatural, like how square the Joy-Con grip is. It just doesn't feel right for me. So I prefer the Pro Controller for sure. But if I'm playing handheld, of course I'm gonna use the Joy-Con. Well, that's the only way that you can do it. Oh, it's time. Here we go. This is about, we're about to do it for real. All right. So they're gonna send, I guess the they're going crazy in the Discord. All right, everybody wish me luck. Tell me good luck. Tell me you're gonna win, and that it's all gonna be okay, and that we're gonna have a good time. All they're doing is just sending Splatoon gifts in the chat. I thought, I figured, oh, you gotta go now, Turbo Cat. You're gonna miss what it was all for. Good luck and stuff. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If we lose, just know that it's good. Lobby is open. Okay, here we go. Now the question is, let me switch away to just me so that you guys don't see what the lobby thing is. All right, let me do this. Private battle. And then I have to enter the password. This is my first time doing this. Hopefully this is right. Okay, I'm in. Let's go. All right. We're doing this for real now, guys. If we lose, nobody can make fun of me. You can make fun of me. I don't mind. Good luck. Appreciate it. I'm going to win. Good luck. Appreciate it, Turbo Cat. Thing is, Animal Crossing is the only first-party Nintendo game that only has one game on Switch. I don't think we'll get a new main game until the next console, but maybe a spin-off. Maybe. I think Animal Crossing is in the same boat as Mario Kart, where they just don't... Oh, okay, never mind. I was expecting. I thought people were leaving. They spent so much... Oh, wait, do I have to... No, I don't have to click anything. Okay, never mind. Like, they sold so many copies of Animal Crossing. Oh, wait, I think... Okay. Ouija, I know, is fairly popular. I recognize him. Scott Falco, I think, is also... Okay, I already hit the ready button. All right, I'm going to focus. This is going to be good. I need to hit start recording on this so that we also have this for my man, Jay. Hi, Jay, if you're watching. I'm feeling good. And by good, I mean I'm probably going to lose. Okay, the objective, just ink a ton of turf. That's all we got to do. We made our splash tag look really clean, really nice. So even if we lose, we'll still have drip. Oh yeah, see, look at how many reflex people there are. All I'm worrying about is just inking a lot of area. Okay, and avoiding areas where people also are inking. I don't know how good these people are at this game. And they're probably better than me. Alright, so let me move in this way. Yeah, see, I just didn't get... I kind of like this map, though. This is a decent map to be on. I'm not even going to be worried that much about kills, right? Like, there's no point. And I've got a lot of area just to ink over here. Nobody's paying attention back here. I don't think. Everybody's probably fighting back there. Why is my heart beating? Why am I nervous about this? I'm just gonna let everybody do their thing back there, honestly, right? I mean, oh no, never mind, never mind. Oh, that wasn't smart. Oh no, and we got sex bots in the chat. Sex bots, send me luck. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I mean, we're doing okay. I don't think we're doing the worst. I'm gonna let everybody else like fight, and then I'm just gonna keep trying to do good. Why am I even trying to fight that guy? All I want to do is just ink turf. I don't care about who I kill. All I want to do is ink turf. That's it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on moving. I'm feeling good. I'm doing better than I actually usually do. So that's cool, but how good is everybody else doing? That's the question. Alright, I can get this wall. We're starting to get into like, where can I go that hasn't already been sprayed? Oh, how did he get away from that? Man. Okay, I need to fly in. Is this... I think he's fighting. But let's see. Did the bot get deleted? Yeah, the mods are on it, baby. Shout out mods. Alright, alright, I'm just gonna run away. Because I don't really care. I don't really care if they're killing anybody or not. Dude, I'm getting like a ton more than I typically do. See, stuff like that is good because then I've got more area to turf, right? And then I'm gonna save this and hopefully not die. And then I'm just gonna move in right like that. Watch. There we go, baby. Yeah, everybody. I figured everybody was gonna use that reef slider. Oh, that was smart there at the very end. Let's see. How do you guys think? What do you think? I like the aerospray, but I watched a pros video and they said it was really bad. I watched that same video and we won. Nice. Let's see how we did. I think we did okay. Oh, I guess I need to say GG in the Discord. Let's see. What do you guys think? What are we thinking? Two dabs in a row. What? Okay. Well, good game to everybody else. Wow. Hey, listen. I told you guys we were probably not making it past round one. And I thought I was doing good. See, look, it says reflux. Man, what a shame. So what? I was at least not all the way at the bottom. My connection to the host has been lost. That was fun. That was good. I'm not surprised that I lost. I am a little surprised that I lost it that bad. But that was I kind of liked doing that, where it's not like worrying about fighting, but just about how many like how much area you would turf. That was kind of fun. I mean, it was not kind of fun. It was very fun. Turbo Cat back again. You managed to perfectly miss when it started and then come back whenever it ended. We lost, apparently very badly. I thought I was doing okay, but that's all right. They didn't stop DLC for Animal Crossing. Maybe New Horizons could have been a base. For example, Happy Home Paradise is like a new game you can get to through Animal Crossing. They could make other expansive islands to get through to the airport. I could see them doing something like that. Maybe like yeah, maybe so. I think the DLC acts sort of as a spinoff, which, you know, maybe that is how it is. Maybe it's not. It just depends on kind of like what you think. Oh, also, let's pop on. Let me figure out if anybody is interested in joining in on a match. I'm about to do a lobby. I think that's how I can do it. I don't know if this is gonna work right. I've never done a lobby before. You missed the fact that a bot came in. Yeah, that was probably the most exciting. Of course a bot came in. We have no bots the entire time. And then of course, as soon as we start the match, All right, so let me see. Private battle, not with friends. Okay, so private battle, and then I need to create a room. Okay. And then I'll not set a password. Wait. I'll set a password for now. It'll just be 1235. Okay. So if you're around your Switch, I don't know if we have to fill it up completely, because I doubt that we'll be able to fill up the room completely. But if you want to join, hop in. That's the password. 1235. Hope to see some of you guys in there. Don't beat me on my own stream. Can we do a match with you? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing. Okay, wait, so I can pick, yeah, so Turf War. All right, so I'm pretty sure that this is gonna work right. I guess I'll see once people start popping in. Hopefully it'll work right. I don't know if we have to have every single person. Maybe we only have to have 4 people and it can just be teams of 2. I don't know. How do I join? So I guess I'm pretty sure I've never done this before, but you need to go, like, you're gonna start a match, go to private battle, and then, oh wait, no, you would have to be friends with me. That's right. Wait, so how would we do this? Okay, maybe I can't play with other people. Is there a way to just play Splatoon with viewers? Somebody let me know if there's a way to play with people, like, without being friends, because I mean, to friend everybody in the chat would be a bit much. Let me look up if there's a way to do it. Can you play? I think you need to be friends. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well then we may, how do you play Splatoon 3? That's not what I meant to look up. Private without being friends. I don't think this is gonna work actually. How to play matches? Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, I would have to be friends with every one of you guys, which is not really possible. I apologize. I realized that I was just hyping up playing with you guys. I'll figure something out. What is something that I could play? Oh, maybe Fall Guys? Would you guys be interested in Fall Guys? Let me know. Let me know if you guys would want to maybe hop into a Fall Guys match. I'd definitely be down for Fall Guys. No on the Fall Guys. That's one no on the Fall Guys. I don't know, because I'd like to do something with the chat, but if not, no big deal. We'll probably may end up maybe doing like one more match and then ending it off. I think that's probably what we'll do. Actually, is there a way to get out of this? Yeah, close room. Right, yeah. Oh, I have to hold it. Not a Fall Guys player personally. Yeah, that's, I don't know how many, oh man, nobody got Fall Guys anymore. I haven't played Fall Guys in a while, actually. I'm just trying to think of like what would be a good multiplayer game. Maybe for next time I stream, maybe I'll try to do some like community stuff, because I've been wanting to do that instead of just me playing the game and talking to people in chat. It's a lot more fun, you know, playing with other stuff. Mario Kart, that's true. I'm gonna start putting in some ideas for what I could do like for next time I stream Mario Kart. Okay, we're getting some Mario Kart people. All right. Well, then we may end up doing Mario Kart. We may have like, I don't know, maybe next time I stream it'll be a lot of you know, just multiple community games, or maybe we'll just focus on one. I haven't decided. I don't know. So we'll do. All right. Seems like everybody wants to do Mario Kart. Yeah. So next time we'll do Mario Kart. I think that'll be a good time. But you guys all got to show up. If you're saying Mario Kart in the chat, you got to be there next time. I'm just saying. I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time. I'm bad at it, but sure. Hey, that's all right. As long as you're just having fun, that's really all that matters. Born to Die, world is a fish. Rest in peace. All right, yeah, so next time, I don't know when the next time that I stream will be, but next time we'll do Mario Kart. Or I may end up forgetting this, so if I forget, then I'm sorry. You don't have Mario Kart, just watch. Hey, that's all right. But it's tough to like try to plan stuff with viewers, and then people are like, I don't have this, and you don't want them to feel left out or anything like that, but yeah, it's a little, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done like a community game, and I got memberships here on the channel now. It actually just started today, but I'd love to do like members only streams where it's
you know, where it's like community games. I think that would be fun, because if it's not community games, that can definitely be. I'd be too scared to do. Like, there's Gartic Phone I would love to do, Jackbox I would love to do, but to be quite honest, I do not trust people that could just come in just randomly, and then like if some random person comes in and they're like, and you tell them, oh, you can draw anything, and it'll show up on my screen to like a bunch of people. That's a bad idea. So I was thinking maybe, I mean, I don't have any members right now, I don't think, not that I know of, but maybe if I start getting some, you know, if I start getting a bunch of members that eventually could, you know, pull into a member stream and do some like Gartic Phone or Jackbox, because, you know, those are accessible to everybody. It's just websites that you can go to. So I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Oh, somebody just, oh no, that's so sad. They just jumped right off. Yeah, so I also don't want to like have to hide that behind a paywall, in the sense of like memberships, but like I said, I just don't trust, I don't trust random people that pop in and just be like, oh yeah, type whatever you want or draw whatever you want and it's gonna pop up on the screen. Like, that's just not, I do not trust anybody that much. Not even the people, like, I'm sure that you guys are all trustworthy, but I don't know any of you guys. You guys could do anything. Even if you just have that one intrusive thought where you're like, I'm gonna type out a word that shouldn't be on here, then it would just like ruin the stream for me, ruin the stream for everybody else. So that's probably gonna be a members thing. Do I prefer Timmy or Tommy? Oh, I'm the girl, welcome back. Do I prefer Timmy or Tommy? They're both great. They're both perfect in their own way. Why not get viewers your friend code as long as you don't have that many, and then for members? Yeah, that might be a good idea. I just don't like having like too many people on the on my Switch, because you know, it always pops up. It'll be like whoever's online. It's not that big of a deal. It just can be a little distracting and a little bit annoying. But I don't know. I kind of made memberships real quick. I thought about it for a little while, and I was like, all right, well, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on it. You know, I don't know if anybody's even gonna want to do it or anything like that, but I figured, you know, I have to do like a little bit more with it, but not too much more. So I figured, why not? You know, it's some extra perks for some people if they're interested. You know, it's just one of those things. But all right, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Next stream, Mario Kart. You guys got to pull up. If you guys want to get beat in Mario Kart, come to the next stream. I'm gonna beat at least one of you guys. That's the hope. And I promise I'm not going to do as bad as I did on that match. I did way worse than I thought. Anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys coming through, coming to watch. I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody that, you know, stayed the whole time, or even just the people that popped in. Have a great rest of y'all's day. I'm gonna end the stream. Appreciate it.